Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about Tampa Bay Buccaneers' 4th round draft pick, running back Bucky Irving, and what his role might be going forward in the Bucs offense. Now, I've seen a lot of split opinions regarding Bucky Irving. I've talked about how he's underrated. I've seen comments that have said, "What are you talking about? He is going to be a good player." I've seen people say, "What are you talking about? He's a bad player." And it's just, a very divisive, very interesting conversation right now regarding Bucky Irving and whether or not people like him or don't like him. Myself, personally, I think that he definitely has the ability to carve out a role for himself in this Bucs offense, and I want to discuss what that role could possibly be this year. So you take a look at the overall college stats, and Bucky was very good at Oregon. His 2 years there, he had over 1,000 yards in both years, 11 touchdowns in 2023. Even in the receiving game, he had 413 receiving yards his final year with 2 receiving touchdowns. He is a good receiving back as well and showcased that ability while at Oregon. And whenever you take a look at the Buccaneers roster and all the different types of running backs that are there right now, you have a couple of things that make a note here. Number one, Rachaad White's your starting running back. Even with Dave Canales being gone, the Bucs love Rachaad White, and understandably so. He was basically a 1,000-yard rusher for the Bucs last year. I think he was like 4 yards away from having that total, so it is what it is. He's basically a 1,000-yard rusher, in my opinion. He showed good receiving ability last year and good blocking ability in the pass game as well. I came away very impressed with Rachaad White last year. I think he will continue to be this team's starting running back this upcoming season. Where you then begin to throw Bucky Irving into this conversation is at the running back 2 spot. Right now, you have Chase Edmonds there, who I've, really been a big fan of since that signing was made. I think that Chase Edmonds, when he was healthy last year, was able to showcase very good ability both as a runner and as a receiver and really be just a good, solid veteran change of pace back. It makes sense why the Bucs brought Chase Edmonds back. That is the main competition for Bucky Irving at that running back 2 spot, and they both offer a little bit of different things, right? Edmonds 5'9", 201, Bucky Irving 5'10", 195. Similar builds, but I think Edmonds has a bit of an edge on Bucky Irving right now in terms of specifically pass blocking. I think that Irving still has to work on that aspect of his game. A lot of people have been commenting on that, where you do see Bucky run well as a pure runner and receive well as a receiving back. His pass blocking is the biggest issue. And to be a rotational type of running back, to be a guy who you can trust with, all 3 downs somewhere down the line, you have to work on your pass blocking. So I don't see maybe a ton of scenarios where you're asking Bucky Irving to be that pass blocker for your running back position, handle blitzers and whatnot. I think you trust Rachaad White with those responsibilities, and I think you trust Chase Edmonds with those responsibilities. But where I do think Bucky will challenge Chase Edmonds is whenever you talk about the idea of change of pace backs. I think that Bucky will add to that platoon of running backs, and whenever Rachaad White needs a rest, whenever Chase Edmonds needs a rest, you throw Bucky Irving in there, and you have this trio of running backs essentially who all offer very similar things in terms of elusiveness and in terms of good ability as pure runners, but Edmonds and Rachaad White can handle more of those blocking duties, where you can use Bucky more as a pure receiver in some situations as well. So it adds versatility in those ways, in my opinion. It's not a bad thing to get a change of pace back in round number 4. This is how a lot of NFL teams build their running back rooms nowadays, is with platoon styles, with multiple guys there in that room. And the Bucs have 3 guys that I feel good about in Rachaad White as your number 1, Chase Edmonds and Bucky Irving as your kind of pseudo 1 or 2A, 2B types of running backs there, who can both offer you a little bit of different things, but also similar things at the same time to what you're getting with Rachaad White. I think that's where you're going to see Bucky Irving's role, is a guy where, are you going to put him out there to pass block? Probably not in year number 1, but whenever you want Chase Edmonds and Rachaad White to get a rest, send in Bucky Irving. If you want to get some different things going in terms of a pure receiving back, get somebody out there, maybe throw him in at the slot or something, maybe get creative with the play calling. Maybe you throw Bucky Irving out there and see what he can do. I think right now, like a 2/3 role is where you see Irving in this offense. I feel very confident in that. Yes, the Bucs have some other running backs here, and like Patrick Laird, the veteran, Sean Tucker, the second-year running back out of Syracuse, and DJ Williams, the rookie out of Arizona. None of those guys are in my opinion, going to push for, that third running back role. I think that it's very contained to fourth running back role for all those guys battling it out for that position. And Bucky will help be that change of pace back with Chase Edmonds for a guy like Rachaad White going forward. But what do you guys think? What do you think of my assessment on Bucky Irving's role in this offense? Do you agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I would love to hear it down in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. And as always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.